Hello and welcome back to our channel, WaY Out Here. Today our little guy is going to show you all of his duck chores, and he's going to show you what he does and how we involve our children with our chores. So lead the way and show us where we're going. Tell us what we're doing.
Well, we're going to check for duck eggs.
Yes, we're going to check for duck eggs. Yep, about 7:05. They're already out. Yep. So one of them laid one out in their yard, so we'll have to get that. I don't know if you can see. It's right there.
It's right by that dog Wiggles.
Yep. So we'll go get that one. But we like to get them pretty early just because we don't want them to freeze in here.
There's already a lot in here.
Okay.
We get about 3 to 4 eggs.
3 to 4 a day usually, right?
2 right
There's
here.
2 right there. Oh, there's one in the corner.
Uh-huh.
So that's 3. And then it looks like we've got another one outside we got to go get, huh?
And there might be some berries.
Yep. Sometimes they bury them.
Nope.
Is that it?
Yeah. And now we're going to go out this door.
Can you... There we go.
This one's really warm, so it may have just been laid.
Yep, let's see them. We got 4, right?
4 duck eggs today. We about to get 4, but one day we got 5 somehow. Probably because another duck laid another one, or I just missed one.
Maybe. We don't know, huh?
Yeah.
All right, now we take them inside.
Yep.
Okay, so normally we don't really wash them all, but if there's giant chunks of duck poop or dirt or hay or anything like that, he just rinses off the chunks so that we can put them in. But the other ones seem pretty good. He's just going to wash this one off with some cool water.
You don't really have to get all of it. You just have to like get the big chunks.
Yep, the big chunks. Okay, and then
We put it in a ducky container.
he just puts it in here.
And then now we have a full duck egg container.
Full duck egg container. So in this video, we're also going to show how we make duck eggs, scrambled eggs in the morning. Our daughter's got a pretty severe milk protein allergy, so we've been using this ghee oil. It's only part ghee and part avocado oil, I believe. But it adds like a butter taste. So if you can have butter, like I would definitely suggest butter. It tastes a little bit better in my opinion, but we just put it in there, get it warmed up, and now we're going to scramble some duck eggs. So in addition to the duck eggs, which we've got out here, we're just going to throw in this ham. This is our leftover smoked Easter ham. This is what we had left. I just cut it into bite-sized pieces. And we're just going to get that going. And hopefully get that cooking up. I'll go ahead and scramble the duck eggs and show you how we do that. Again, this is going to be completely dairy-free, so I'll show you what we use instead of milk to scramble them with. It just works for us, and it works for our daughter who can't have milk. So, okay, so now we're going to scramble our duck eggs. We have our ham still sizzling away, and we use oat milk, just steam toast in.
What the fuck?
You bump it. Kind of a messy task because duck eggs are kind of harder to crack than chicken eggs, and you kind of push your thumb in, get through that membrane, get them out. So it's a messy ordeal, and we got a shell in there. All right, compost for these, and I will wash my hand and come back and scramble. Okay, so we put in just some salt and black pepper into this. I didn't show that, sorry about that. The next thing we do is I break every single yolk. They just scramble better if you go through and make sure the yolks are all broken first. And then you use a fork and you just start whisking them together. You could use a whisk. I just like a fork. It works better and the yolks don't get stuck as much in the inside of the fork the way they do with a whisk. So, and as you can see, the oat milk is doing a really good job of binding this all together. Not as good as milk's gonna do, but again, we don't drink milk here, so. And then once you've got it kind of smooth, it's pretty consistent, we're gonna pour it on top of our ham. Turn the heat down a little and start to scramble our eggs. And just keep them moving. That's the best way to keep them from burning. And I can tell I didn't get enough pepper in these, so we're just going to add a little bit more. Okay, so our eggs are done. They're not watery, runny, or anything like that anymore. They're good scrambled eggs. So we are just going to put them on the plate. And I normally am not a breakfast person, but I make these for the husband and both kids. She said she didn't want very much today, so here's a big plate of scrambled eggs for you.
And
okay, and usually we'll just top it with cheese. This is just some leftover shredded cheese we had from our tacos last night. So it's already pre-shredded for us. Oh, I can't put cheese on hers. I'll scrape that off. We just put cheese on there, and I'm going to have to pick this off. And that's about it. And then the kids just top this with taco sauce or sour cream or whatever it is they feel like for the day. Okay, and these are their different plates of eggs. So our son's here has cheese and sour cream, and then the husband likes the tomatoes and the guacamole with the cheese, and then our daughter just doesn't put anything on hers.
Delicious.
So duck eggs, to us, we feed them regular poultry feed, organic poultry feed, and they taste exactly like chicken eggs. So there really isn't that much of a difference, at least in my opinion, as far as flavor goes. It's more the texture that's slightly different. Wouldn't you agree?
Agreed.
So that's how we do a duck egg scramble. Dairy-free. Well, one of them's dairy-free. Okay, as you can probably hear in the background, we're out by our ducks again. We try to once a day give them some sort of a little treat. What we have here are just some frozen peas you can get really cheaply from the grocery store. We just thawed them out in the microwave.
these are peas, and we're going to feed them to the ducks. They like them as a snack, and they're really good for them.
Yep.
And I'm going to feed them mealworms. I mean, peas.
Yeah, the frozen peas are a good alternative to mealworms because mealworms can get kind of expensive. They don't really give those away at the store, so peas are a good solution. And the ducks really, really, really like peas. So this is another part of our kids' chores, is they give the ducks their treats every day, and it just kind of helps keep them happy. Okay, and then towards the end, when they're done giving them treats, we have them open this gate here, and this kind of lets them out onto the big part of the property, so they're not like penned in. They have been wandering around through the snow. I don't know if you can see their tracks. They have been getting out a little bit beyond where they normally are, but we'll let them out here and let them wander around a little bit. Okay, so we have our water pitcher full of water, and this is the last thing we do with the ducks for the day, and normally this guy is able to do this all on his own, so show us what you do. How do we put them away for the night?
The ducks are right down there.
Yep, we let them out, so we're going to have to go get them, huh?
Yep.
But first, we're going to fill their water. And they know they're kind of following us. They're pretty smart ducks.
Yep. That's why we got it, probably. We're going to have some eggs.
Okay.
So we just go in here, dump it in their water thing, and it looks like they didn't drink a lot of water. Gonna dump it in the hole right here. We put this on so it doesn't like freeze.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of goopy water, but like we said earlier, they're ducks. They don't really care. They just need standing water. And we're going to rinse all this out tomorrow. And we do have a video showing how we rinse everything off and freshen up their water. But we'll do this tomorrow and freshen up their pool too. So now we're going to go get our ducks and put them in. Go. And they walk back on their own, so they know.
We come back in the automatic duck door.
He's going to put them away. And we'll watch them come in. So that's where they go in. There they are. And then we close the door, right?
And then I push this down button. If you push the up, it goes up. If you push the down, it goes down. We don't want we put them in because we don't want raccoons to get them or anything.
Yep,
like
and
that.
the door goes down on its own, huh?
The door goes down. And they lay about 3 to 4 eggs a day.
Yeah.
And we got them because one day it was good that we had duck eggs because one day they didn't have any chicken eggs.
Yeah. And you like the ducks, right?
And duck eggs taste exactly like chicken eggs.
Yeah, and you like the ducks, right?
Yeah, we like the ducks. We got 6 of them. I'm going to tell you their names.
No, it's okay. So that's what our son does for his duck chores every day. So you can see it's pretty easy, and he likes it. He loves the ducks, and they seem to really like him. And they're kind of on their schedule now, so we usually start at 7:05 or so. We go check for eggs, and when he's in school, he checks before he goes to school. And then he'll give him a snack when he gets off of school.
Like today, we gave him mealworms and peas.
Yep, and right now it is about 7:20. And it's still a little bit light, but it's, you know, getting dark, so.
And it's also freezing.
And it's a little cold out here, huh? So we're going to say goodnight, and thanks for watching from way out here.
Bye!